Well, we're back. I know it's been a few weeks since we've done a video, but we actually have something to share now. It's kind of slowed down as I've gotten into the projects, but today the truck is here. So we just went to the bank, picked up the check, got all the financing stuff done, and we're heading to the dealership. So we'll show it to you here in a few. So truck's picked up. We're gonna go ahead and drive home, figure out how everything works, and then we'll probably sit down this weekend and we'll review everything with you, kind of go over what we like and what all we got included with it. So now for the fun drive home. And here she is. So we got it home Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
So brought the truck home Thursday. It is currently Sunday. We've had a couple days to kind of go through some of the features, play with it, drive. So we'll take a few minutes, go around it and show you all the options we put on it. All right, so as far as what I bought, it is a 2023 F350 Lariat trim. I did go with the 7.3 instead of the diesel. Several reasons for that. Number one, price. Extra $12,000 or so for the diesel. Oil changes cost more. All the maintenance in the long run costs more. And with these 7.3s, it's an old conventional V8, just push rod V8, so you can find guys who can work on them if you need to, and there's more room around the engine. So figured that would be the better option for us, and we're not going to be pulling heavy enough to need the diesel. So gas should be good for us. Also got the Lariat Ultimate package on it, so that adds most of the bells and whistles. As far as details of that, there's tons of review channels going through that if you want to dig into it deeper. But I'll go through some of the specific options I had. While I'm thinking about it, one thing I will say, I apologize to all of you that ordered trucks a year or so ago. There's a ton of guys I know, and even on the forums reading, that have ordered trucks and have been waiting maybe since 22 and they still haven't gotten their trucks. I went to the dealership in February, which we went through Athens Ford, which great experience by the way, we would recommend them. And in February they said 6 to 9 months to come in, and that's probably being generous after all the stories of everyone else. So they put the order in February 24th. By May 24th my truck was on the lot. So kind of threw us a little bit, but we got it. Cool for me, sucks for you guys, I know. So on to the next thing. One thing with Shanna, when we went to pick the truck up, I told her, hey, I'm gonna be busy, just do any recording you can so we can show people the pickup process. She collected 20 seconds worth of video on that.
I was excited.
So always have to clarify whether she's taking photos or video. But anyway, so one of the options I went with on this was the Sport Appearance Package, not the Black Appearance Package. Even though this has a lot of black on it as part of the Sport Appearance Package, it's a little confusing. So one thing we get is the blacked out vent right here for the fenders. On the new 23s, these things are massive. I'm not a big fan of them in chrome unless it's like a silver truck, but I think the blackout looks awesome with it. Wasn't sure about these at first when I first saw them. They're just so large, but as I've had it, they're growing on me, and I think it's pretty cool looking now. So that's part of the Sport Appearance Package. Also these mirrors. So the body color caps on the mirrors, when I first saw the pictures of them, I didn't care for them, like in the graphic that Ford puts on the build website. Now that I've had it, another thing I really like, it's just had to grow on me, but yeah, I'm digging the mirrors now. Then also the wheels. So these are the wheels with the Sport Appearance Package. If you get the Black Appearance Package, it's a more of a flat black wheel with these big circle cutouts all the way around it. So like anything online, there's a lot of debate on the wheels. You don't see too much debate on these, but the ones with the circles in them for the Black Appearance Package, the guys either love them or hate them. I was not a fan of it, so I preferred the Sport Appearance Package versus the black.
We seen one too with it at the dealership and we didn't care for it.
Yeah, just not my style.
Yeah.
For the guys that like them, that's fine. Just not my thing. Then if you go with the trimmer, it's got a dual color or like silver black combo, which they're not bad, but it's very similar to the DC2s that I have on my TJ. So I didn't want similar wheels on my truck as my Jeep. So I dig these, I think they're cool looking. So went with that with the sport package. The black appearance package gets that this doesn't have is this Ford emblem. This is still the blue. If you get the black package, that's completely blacked out. I kind of like the blacked out emblem, but it's not a big deal. I still prefer these wheels.
I don't know, I dig the blue.
Yeah, and enough people are getting blacked out packages now that now it's a little bit more unique not having it really, but the black and red looks fantastic. As far as the size of the truck, I am going to switch cameras with Shanna here for a second. So I'm 5'10", so you can kind of see me relative to the truck. Shanna is 5'3", so I'm going to switch around and we're going to show you the difference.
I look short.
Yeah, so you can see it is a big truck.
It is. I
And
like it though.
even, Shanna, go ahead and walk up to the fender. So you can see relative to the fender. So level with the fender. There is Shanna. I'll show the tire again.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost. I mean, it's close.
Yep. Now to one of the other, I'll let Shanna show off one of the other controversial things. So for the 23s, Ford added the step there and there on the bed. This is not an original idea. That is a General Motors thing. So a lot of people are upset that Ford copied GM.
I don't know. I like it.
Yes, they work fantastic. So yeah, GM came up with a great idea. I'm not mad at Ford for copying. It works. And we'll show, hold on just a second. So got the Rhino lined bed. And you can see like level down where Shanna's at. So for Shanna being 5'3", if we have stuff in there, go ahead and show. You can see she can easily get up, and then how far can you reach?
About
Let's see.
halfway. I mean, I can get that far.
So for being 5'3", makes it usable. She can get around and get to anything in the bed really from the two sides.
Yeah, I can get. I mean, unless it's like way over on that side, but then I'd have to just go to the other side.
Yeah, so I like that they added those. And you can see as well, we got the sliding rear window there. All right, so other than the Ultimate package and the Sport Appearance package, there's a few other little things I added. One, unnecessary, but it's cheap. I think it was a $95 option, but that is the marker lights up top. I think it gives it a cool look. For about $100 extra, once you consider the cost of this truck, well worth it, and I think it gives it a cool look. So as far as the outside of the truck, the only other thing, we did get the Sport package, give you the fixed running boards. If you don't do the Sport package and get the Ultimate package, I believe it has the retractable ones, which the retractable ones, when they come up, they look really clean and neat, but it's one more thing to break. So for me, I kind of like the fixed look of it. So once again, everyone's got their own preference. Only other thing on the outside would be, it's the FX4 package. I did add that instead of the trimmer. But other than that, that's pretty much the outside. We'll jump inside and show you some stuff there too.
There it goes.
All right, so this big old screen they got in this thing. So you can see I got my CarPlay turned on. Okay, so a lot of the rental cars I get in, they've got a similar setup as this. But you always have your CarPlay and then whatever else the manufacturer gave you. One thing I like on these Fords is you have a little button up here to make your map that whole screen. That's pretty awesome. Then you have tons of settings through here. But one of the things I'd liked is the zone lighting. So you can turn on different lights around it, so at night when we're setting up camp, you can just light up all around the truck. I think that's pretty cool too. And then another option we went with was the panoramic moonroof. I know some guys are anti-moonroof because they do leak. We've had that with the Grand Cherokee, but I went and did it anyway. I know long term it's probably not the best option, but I think they're really cool. It makes a huge difference driving it, especially with that sliding rear window. You pop that window open and then vent this, you can have all 4 windows open. Gets a good breeze through here when it's cooler out without having to have the air on or tons of wind whipping around. So really like that feature. And then the Ultimate package has a little bit of an upgraded audio. I'm trying to think what else in here. I mean, there's a lot of other videos out there that should go through all the different details between the little compartments, wireless charging. There's 110 plugins everywhere in this thing, so if you've got laptops to charge, so all that stuff's pretty awesome. So the other thing would be, let's see, we go through window sticker real quick. Okay, so window sticker, of course, 23 Lariat, single rear wheel, 4x4, 7.3, race red, got all your standard equipment. Yes, and as far as upgrades, Sport Appearance Package, 2880, the FX Road, 495. Oh, that was the other thing, power on board. I did do the 2 kilowatt generator that's in the bed. So that was $985, $1495 for the moonroof. Yeah, $95 for the roof lights, $595 for the spray and liner. And then $210, I did do the dual battery setup. So we got that, and then Lariat Ultimate. So as you can see on the window sticker, a little over 78 was the window sticker. Luckily with my work, I do get X-Plan pricing as a Ford partner company. So that took over $5,000 off what I would have paid. Still expensive for a truck, but it's what trucks are now. So other than the X-Plan, I got no other discounts or anything like that. But of course, if you get below MSRP in today's market, it's kind of a win. Like I said, we bought it at the Ford dealership up in Athens, Georgia. Cool dealership to work with, seamless, no hiccups, no issues. So our salesman was Michael Cook, younger guy, real good, seemed pretty knowledgeable. The things he didn't know, he got answers to pretty quick, so definitely recommend him if you go in there. Everyone else seemed real nice at the dealership. But yeah, so good buying experience. It is not the closest dealer to us. We have several Ford dealers closer. But as I was shopping, stopped at a few. Some of them were just BSing me, trying to get me to buy a truck there. So when I told them what I was wanting specifically, they would just come up with stuff, tell me a truck could do something I knew it couldn't do, or tell me something wasn't available that was. And then some of the dealers weren't honoring X-Plan. Some just didn't want to give you the time of day because they order a truck, get on the lot, they can jack the price up. So Athens Ford didn't do any of that. That's why we ended up driving like an hour and a half, 2 hours to pick up a truck there instead. But so far, we love the truck. Well, only thing we really have to do upgrade-wise is to get a bed cover for it to get on the road. But this was step one of getting our summer going. We got the truck. Kid graduated high school. Now we just got to get the house sold. But we'll do a little bit more of a walk around. I'll get Shanna's thoughts, and then we'll go from there. All right, Shanna. Favorite feature of the truck?
Favorite feature? Oh, there's a lot of them though. I'd say, I don't know. Probably the sunroof.
Sunroof?
Yeah. What about you?
Man, the black and red combo, I think is just,
Well,
I wasn't sure about
cool
it.
Too.
I wasn't sure about it at first, but man, like, I'm loving that. There is so much cool on these trucks. And they are bigger in person. When we got to the dealership.
Yeah, I think that this is the height the trimmers used to be. I could be totally wrong, but when we looked in 2019, this seems like the size that one was.
Yeah, they're awesome, but yeah. So the truck's awesome. We definitely recommend them.
I can't put my hand anywhere.
Yeah,
short.
we've had this problem where Shanna's used to walking up to a truck and leaning on the bed.
I do it with my Tahoe all the time, but
So
doesn't work with this one.
you can see her drive the old Ford, the broken down Chevy, and the new Ford.
I'm ready to drive it.
Yeah, Shanna has not drove it yet. That will be a tomorrow thing.
I've only rode in it. And I've rode in the back seat, and it is actually not that bad compared to some vehicles. So it's pretty comfortable.
We kind of like on these trucks, it's a little bit different, is the way the door handles work. Instead of a normal handle that pivots out, it's kind of a squeeze handle, which I don't know if Shanna can zoom in here to see. But kind of makes it pretty easy and almost intuitive. I mean, opening a door is intuitive, don't get me wrong, but just grab that handle, squeeze, and open the door makes it real seamless.
I really like it. It's like, that'd be like probably my second favorite of the vehicle.
What about your hidden cubby?
I like the hidden cubby too. So like I said, there's so many different little features to this thing that I like that it's hard to make a decision on how to rate them.
Yep. Yeah, pretty cool.
But I'm super happy with the truck. Even though it's expensive, I'm happy.
As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe below. We'd appreciate it. Helps us out. In the meantime, we'll do another quick pan around, and we'll catch you on the next one when hopefully the house is sold.
And I'm ready to drive it.
You've said that.
I know. I'm excited.